In the previous event in the Broken Beam, our marbles faced some unfamiliar challenges, but now we are back to basics with the Obstacle Race, an event that has been featured in both the past Team Quadrilla Marble League and individual Quadrilla Marble League season. Now here in the individual league in Season 3, Event 4, who will conquer the obstacles in the Gravitrax course? Signature course that we have here. Bluetail, the championship leader with 60 points after 3 events. Then it's Ecto with 44. Venom, with their silver in the Broken Beam, up in 3rd. And Java, with their gold in the Broken Beam, up in 4th. Now, in the first heat, Bluetail, Sandstorm, Gloom, and Muddy. Now, I mentioned this event is a staple of the Quadrilla Marble League, but what's different this time around is the starting arrangement of the marbles to make it as fair as possible. Gloom out in front, Muddy in second place. They get held up briefly, but they will hold on for second and the transfer position. Bluetail right behind them, trying to mount the comeback, but the 16th place marble in the championship gets dispatches of the first place marble in the championship. Gloom and Muddy advancing to the semifinals. The other two go no further, and there are no follow-on rounds. It's based on time for the bottom half. Now, Ecto, Candy Corn, Rainforest, and Denim. In the second heat, Denim won this event in the qualifiers for this season, and they're already out in front. Rainforest, though, trying to catch up. Rainforest does catch up, but Denim gets the place back. Nice back and forth between those two. Ecto and Candy Corn also had their battle, but it was to no avail. Those two were pretty much a set bottom half from the get-go. Ecto will barely beat out Candy Corn, but that's all they have to show for it in this heat. Denim and Rainforest clearly moving on to the semifinals. Now, Venom, Tarzan, Seabed, and Void in the third heat of 4. And we saw the first two nominated marbles, Gloom and Muddy, in the first heat. Now here we have the other two with Venom and Seabed. How will they do in this heat? Void, big lead, Seabed in second, but Venom is right there. Void's already done. Who's going to get the other transfer position? It is Seabed that will edge out Venom for second place. Look at this Void. That was a very fast time. But look at this battle. We saw a similar battle in the previous heat, but this time it was for that second place position. And 4.15 seconds, Void sets the fastest time of the day and the fastest time this event's seen. By over a second, they have beaten Muddy's record from the Team Quadrilla Marble League. That is amazing. You'd have to think, based on the different starting arrangements, we want to make this event as fair as possible, but based on the different arrangements, that might have helped them, but you cannot undermine a run like that. Now in the final heat, Mystic Orb will get the win, then it's Java, and those two were pretty out in front for the entirety of the heat. Blizzard in 3rd, and Shamrock in 4th. That is not a good time for the host, 8.05 seconds. Mystic Orb in 1st, Java in 2nd. The 2 brown marbles are moving on, but I'm still astounded at the time from Void. So Bluetail, the championship leader, gets the best of the rest. Then it's Venom and Blizzard. Shamrock, the host, getting dead last. The fans will not like to see that. But now we take a look at those who advance from their heats and turn our sights to semi-final A with Gloom, Rainforest, Void, and Java. Void set that amazing time in the heat. They must be one of the favorites here, but don't discount the other 3, Gloom, Rainforest, and Java. Now Void once again finds the lead. There is Gloom in 2nd place, but Java, Rainforest also up there. Java gets by, and they will go to the final along with Void. Void has been rapid in this event thus far. Java, Gloom, Rainforest. This was a great 3-way battle for the second transfer position, which culminated in Java advancing to the final. Rainforest also getting by Gloom, just to add insult to injury. But now, in semi-final B, to see who joins Void and Java in the final. Muddy, Denim, Seabed, and Mystic Orb. Muddy has won an obstacle race in the Team Quadrilla Marble League in Season 2. How will they do here? Denim out in front, but they got stuck. Muddy in first, but then they get stuck as well. And Mystic Orb and Seabed will move on to the final. Denim could not mount a challenge. Look at this. Seabed bumped Mystic Orb, then they bump Muddy to get them stuck right there before the finish line. And so Mystic Orb and Seabed Going to the final, Denim and Muddy going no further, and Denim's time not great, so they will get 7th. Muddy, of course, didn't set a time, they will get 8th, but still easily the best result of the season for them. Rainforest 5th and Gloom 6th. But now, in the final, Void, Seabed, Mystic Orb, and Java. Void must be one of the favorites here. Have been very good in both the heat and the semi-final. Seabed, Java, and Mystic Orb are not going to give this up so easily. Who will win the 4th gold of the individual Quadrilla Marble League? It is Mystic Orb and Void out in front. Void is stuck. Java will get the lead, and Java gets their 2nd gold in a row. Seabed in 2nd. They get by Mystic Orb. Mystic Orb will get 3rd. Void stuck. Nothing to show for it despite very good runs. But Java, the marble, has followed in Bluetail's footsteps and gotten 2 golds in 2 events consecutively. 5.33 seconds. It may not be a record, may not even be the fastest time of the day, but Java on top on the podium for the 2nd time in a row. Seabed in 2nd and Mystic Orb in 3rd. Those two getting their first podiums of the season. Mystic Orb's first podium ever since season 1. But Java, the 2nd time in this season, they've stand atop the podium, 2nd time in 2 events, and the 2nd time in their whole careers. They could take this fight to Bluetail at the top of the standings. Seabed in 2nd, happy to be the 2nd nominated marble to make the podium in this season, and Mystic Orb finally returning to the podium after a long time for them. But Java goes up to 2nd place behind Bluetail, just 4 points, and this was a marble that got 2 goals in the first 2 events was Bluetail. Venom stays in 3rd, Ecto falls to 4th, Seabed goes up 6 spots into 5th, then as Tarzan, Rainforest, Shamrock drops to 8th. To round out the top half, Gloom are defending champion in 9th. Next event will be skiing. Then after that, the classic Quadrilla race.